A long time ago, there lived a pirate by the name of Smelly Joe, who was the captain of a ship called the Dirt Clod, which was the filthiest, grimiest, smelliest ship to ever sail the seven seas.
Smelly Joe had a band of polluted pirates, and none of them ever took baths.
They did not use soap, and they never, ever washed up.
They did not even brush their teeth or comb their hair.
Smelly Joe and his band of polluted pirates had seaweed growing between their toes and barnacles behind their ears.
They never had to raise the Jolly Roger on the Dirt Clod for other ships to know that there was danger near.
Pirates on the Dirt Clod could be smelled from miles away, and when captains of other vessels caught a whiff of Smelly Joe and his band of polluted pirates, they stayed far away.
One day, Smelly Joe and his band of polluted pirates were caught in a tempest.
The lightning flashed and the thunder crashed and the wind stormed down upon the Dirt Clod.
Smelly Joe ordered everyone inside so the rain would not wash the dirt from their body and clothes.
They did not come back on deck until the terrible storm had ended.
When Smelly Joe and his band of polluted pirates emerged from within the Dirt Clod, they beheld a sight which caused their filthy stomachs to turn to sour milk.
The storm had carried the Dirt Clod and the pirates to within a faraway land, a land called Cape Bathtown.
Cape Bathtown was the cleanest place that ever existed. There was no mud, there was no dirt, there weren't any dust bunnies floating about, and nothing in Cape Bathtown smelled like wet monkey.
The worst thing about Cape Bathtown was that the mayor of the city, the lovely lady Pinefresh, was Smelly Joe's sister.
Smelly Joe's band of polluted pirates begged him to sail away as quickly as he could, but the mudlusty pirate had something else in mind.
Smelly Joe ordered the pirates to attack Cape Bathtown and turn his sister's sparkling sanctuary into the dirtiest, smelliest town in the entire world.
The other pirates roared a rallying cry and began preparing for their raid upon Cape Bathtown.
Inside of Cape Bathtown, the clean citizens were listening and cleanly squared to hear a speech from their mayor, Lady Pinefresh.
It was Sparkle and Shine Day in Cape Bathtown, and a cleaning festival was about to get underway.
The people of Cape Bathtown came with their mops and brooms, buckets of water and soap, and various other tools of cleanliness.
They listened with admiration as Lady Pinefresh talked about the importance of cleanliness.
But in the middle of the mayor's inspirational address, the citizens of Cape Bathtown smelled an unusual odor.
Their noses were filled with the scents of rotten eggs mixed with tooth decay and garlic.
Everyone became nauseous, and their stomachs turned to the substance of a melted hot dog. The attack on Cape Bathtown had begun!
Lady Pinefresh was the only resident of Cape Bathtown to recognize the danger as the unbearable scent of her brother and his band of polluted pirates filled her nasal passages.
Suddenly, a cloud of filth began to fill the pure air of the city and practically blinded the residents of Cape Bathtown.
It was there, through a hurricane of dirt, that the fierce cries of the pirates were heard, and the cleanliness and filth collided.
Mud was hurled, dust was blown, and the sparkle of Cape Bathtown rapidly began to disappear.
All of the people were engulfed by dirt, and Smelly Joe and his band of polluted pirates laughed in pure merriment as they spread their filth from house to house to house. All the people were engulfed by dirt, and Smelly Joe and his band of polluted pirates laughed in pure merriment as they spread their filth from house to house to house.
It appeared that soon cleanliness would be no more. Just when it appeared that all was lost, Lady Pinefresh called out to her people and told them to clean their city.
Citizens of Cape Bathtown, cried Lady Pinefresh, today our cleanliness is threatened. We must fight back. Grab hold of your brooms and your mops. Wield your soapy sponges and clean. For if we do not, my brother, Smelly Joe, will take over our city, and we shall all grow barnacles behind our ears. With a roar and a cry,
Squawk, squawk.
the citizens of Cape Bathtown defended their city.
Smelly Joe and his band of polluted pirates stopped in their tracks when soap began to wash away the precious dirt. Then bubbles of pureness floated towards the now terrified pirates.
One of the pirates shouted, "Let's get out of here! That Lady Pitfresh is ruining everything!"
Smelly Joe's band of polluted pirates ran back to the dirt clod as quickly as their filthy legs could carry them.
Smelly Joe was left behind, and he began to shiver and shake when the residents of Cape Bathtown surrounded him.
"Brother," said Lady Pinefresh, as she held her nose and approached Smelly Joe. "It's been far too long since you've had a bath."
Then she gave an approving nod, and the residents of Cape Bathtown soaked Smelly Joe in water and scrubbed away the seaweed from behind his toes and the barnacles from behind his ears.
They covered Smelly Joe with soap and washed his hair, making him sparkle and shine. They covered him with pleasant colognes, and when they were done, Smelly Joe smelled like strawberries. He was very angry.
Smelly Joe was now the cleanest pirate who ever lived. He ran back to the dirt clod, but none of his crew recognized him. They stared and gawked in bewilderment.
When they finally realized what had happened to the beloved captain, they had a time of mourning. They looked between his toes, but they found no seaweed. They looked behind his ears, but they found no barnacles.
Together, they held hands, and they wept. Then, recognizing their defeat, they all sailed off together in the dirt clod, desperately in search of mud in which they could bathe their beloved captain.